Welcome to Conscious Creation with actress, author, and healer Dee Wallace. If you want to take charge of your life, really take charge of your life, the next hour will be a fun, enlightening experience in creating the life you want. Whether it's money, health, success, or relationships, join Dee in celebrating the power of you and see your life expand into joyful creation. To join Dee now, call 319-527-6305. And don't forget, Dee can also be heard on BBS Radio, iTunes, the Empowerment Channel at the Connect Me Radio Network. You can also hear Dee on Get Inspired Media Network, Transformation Talk Radio, UBN, Universal Broadcasting Network, plus News for the Soul Broadcasting. And now, here's Dee.
Hello, all you amazing, fabulous, incredible, magnificent, so very loved, and darn sexy people. Now, everybody say, yes, I am. There you go. Got to claim it to be it, guys. Got to claim it to be it. I'm actually, oh my God, at home coming to you today from my beautiful little study here. I'm telling you, it's quite miraculous to watch this work. Refinanced, mortgage is better. It's only doubled instead of tripled. And so I've just said to the universe, okay, I'm open, I'm ready, I'll say yes, bring me some opportunities. And stuff is coming in right and left from nothing that I've really physically done anything about, but consciously have asked and put the vibe out there and been in alignment with. And now I'm seeing how I want to tweak some of what I'm asking for, right? I want to tweak a little bit more balance. I want to tweak more money for the amount of work. I want to tweak bigger projects. But that doesn't mean that I'm not being answered. And I think when some of you get, I'm not getting exactly what I want here, maybe you haven't been very clear about exactly what you want, or maybe there's actually some blocks in the way that you're working through. I started to say fighting through, and they canceled it out before I got it out of my mouth. They don't want us to look at anything as struggle or fighting or any of that. So, speaking about what we teach, we're hot and heavy into the middle of the Focus, Fun, and Fruition program. And people are experiencing, according to them, some amazing shifts in their consciousness. And the program is all about love and self-love and teaching you to focus that love onto what you want, so you take the light and lower it into manifestation. Which, by the way, how many of you are still working with your light that they taught us to do? Okay. So I also want to address one of the community called and said, why don't we ever create just one plan that I can follow? We have. And the channel wants you to know that they are teaching you everything that includes and involves. And that the very definition of being conscious is that it is continually expanding. So always new information and new understanding is going to continually be being brought in. Otherwise, you just keep learning the same thing over and over and over and over again and don't expand. But the basics are the same. Light gets lowered into manifestation with thought and focus. And what we know from the channel is that love heals everything and creates everything. So I'm hot and heavy into this brand new book called Mind to Matter, which is blowing my socks off, literally, because it is scientifically justifying through science and scientific experiments that love is the greatest force on earth. So, you know, I think you guys hear, and then we fall into deferring to the old stuff. You know, if you want to see how well you're doing with this, just go to politics. Yeah. If you can't stay in love around that, if you can't send love, if you can't remember that you're manifesting what you want through love, then you're not there yet. And it's great to hear it, but I want to read you just a very, very, very small portion of this book, just to open your minds to the enormity of what the channel is teaching us here about love. And you have to love yourself first, because otherwise you'll spend your life trying to be loved. And you will look outside of yourself to where can I be loved. Okay, so this is the first little part from Mind to Matter. As our consciousness is filled with love, our brains function very differently, with large amounts of theta and delta, and those are the waves of your brain where creation and joining with the one takes place. Plus, an alpha bridge, which, you know, don't get bogged down in the terms. An alpha bridge is just that bridge where we connect the conscious with the subconscious, to connect our conscious with our subconscious mind. Listen to this statement: emotions create brain states. Emotions create brain states. Brain waves measure the fields generated by consciousness. So on our sheets, when we're talking about the electromagnetic, I am the electromagnetic signal within the whole, that's what they're talking about. What emotionally are you affecting your brain with that is electromagnetically sent out as your language to the one energy? Passing signals through the neural bundles engaged by love, joy, and harmony creates a characteristic energy field. When monitoring the brains of people doing echo meditation, and you can Google that, by the way, echo, ECO, meditation, EEG expert Judith Pennington observed that theta and delta progressed their patterns from the awakened mind to the evolved mind state. And the evolved mind state is when you have the ability to literally go in and be one with the one, which is why I can channel characters, why I can channel information. Very, very, very big on different kinds of meditation. Emotions also create neurotransmitters. Among these are serotonin, dopamine, endorphins, oxytocin, and anandamide. Now, you guys, I could go into big definitions, But all those things are feel-good transmitters. They're feel-good chemicals that get dumped into you when you are in the state of love. And some of you may not have heard of anandamide. It's called the bliss molecule. And it's literally named after the Sanskrit word for happiness. As they flood our brains, we feel satisfied, secure, bonded, blissful, and serene. When our minds enter elevated emotional states, we're literally getting high on drugs produced by our bodies. And that signal goes out into the universe, and the universe goes, ooh, let's go play there. All right, going on. He talks about a lot of different types of meditation. He's a big believer. Dawson Church wrote the book, big believer in tapping. I don't use tapping, but after reading this book, I'm going to investigate more. I know a lot of you do. When we meditate, tap, use another form of energy psychology, which is what we do, guys. We use energy psychology by consciously directing the energy to go where we want it to go. When we meditate, tap, use another form of energy psychology, or otherwise shift our consciousness, the brain changes quickly. The brain can be intentionally changed by the mind, which is what we are doing, especially by what is known as attention training. What are you putting your attention on? What you put your attention on expands, positive or negative. I go back to the Little Shop of Horrors. If nobody had fed the damn plant and everybody had ignored it, nobody would have gotten eaten. One research team notes that an accelerating number of studies in the neuroimaging literature, in other words, brain study, significantly supports the thesis that with appropriate training and effort, people can systematically alter neural circuitry associated with a variety of mental and physical states that are frankly pathological. In other words, their bad habits of focusing where you don't want. We can take our dysfunctional brain networks and alter them with our minds. So, the respect of what we're doing, to make it simple, you go to your heart to really feel what you want. You tell your mind then, focus on this. This is what we're going to create. You consciously keep yourself focused there, which in turn shifts how your brain is built and what it expects and the perceptions that it sees through. Then he goes on later on in the book, and the channel guided me to this page. I had not even read it yet. Basically, what they're saying is they have conducted a lot of studies where they have proved the correlation in the shift's magnetic field, like solar storms and horrible weather patterns, etc., that those are connected to collective human consciousness. And right now they're doing studies to see whether large numbers of people creating heart-centered states of care, love, and compassion will generate a more coherent field environment. In other words, better weather, better electrical form of energy. They even go back. Well, I'll give you one or two examples here. They notice a striking fact when looking at sunspot flares that occurred in the early 20th century. They coincided with the most violent battles of World War I. God bless me. And then they started to look at major historical events in the histories of 72 countries, and they found the same relationship going back centuries. And they were able to identify an 80% correlation between social upheaval and sunspot activity. So don't you think that's what's going on right now? All the craziness in the world and the politics and the unease, and look what's happening. If you saw Leonardo DiCaprio's social media, he sent out a map showing that, I think it was last week or the week before, was the hottest week ever in the history of our country. Now, what can you do about that? You can go into the state of love. Send love. Send love to the people that you really don't want to send love to, and start with yourself. So we start with love, and we take love into the direction of the light. We use our light. We feel love around our intention of what we want to create, and we intentionally send that out to the world. Okay, guys, it's not some namby-pamby spiritual stuff that sometimes works and sometimes doesn't. There is a design to the world. You know it. They've given it to you through this channel. Are you doing it? All right, we're going to the calls. Miss Emily, you're on.
Hi, Dee.
Hi, sweetheart. What's up?
This is so exciting.
Well, it makes it tangible, and that's what I want to do for you guys. I want you to know it works.
Yeah.
It works. Just like if you learned your addition step by step and your subtraction step by step, it works now. It's not some elusive thing that you can't get your handle on. So what's your question, baby?
Well, let's see. I would love anything from the channel to help with whatever I'm working through related to money.
To money. Okay. There's three things, and I usually don't go into this much, but they're telling me to do this for everybody. There's three things you're out of alignment with money. And we're going to start with a core belief page here. 25, 26, 27. When I come alive again, I'm sick. Okay. That's a bunch of really big past life stuff, guys. When you come alive again, and that means when you come into your full knowing of your I am presence, your power, the excitement of the power that you are, right? There is age-old beliefs that there's going to be sickness somehow, that we have to pay for our enlightenment. So we've been beheaded, we've been crucified, we've been burned, we've been ostracized by the church in past lives for thinking we have any power at all. You don't have to go into it any more than that. You just have to start loving yourself and telling your mind, the more I come alive in my I am presence, the healthier and happier I am. That's number one.
Awesome.
Number two, sheets. Give me a song, please. Any song that comes in.
Happy birthday.
Okay. You can see how that goes right back into. Can we all just say, all right, this is my birthday today. This is the birthday where I am born into the acceptance of my higher self, the acceptance of how awesome I am. My higher self and my lower self are one, and they work together. I accept how awesomely powerful I am. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Okay? Being reborn is simply allowing yourself to have a more new and powerful perspective. That's number two. Number three, going back to the sheets, we're going to the first sheet. 1 through 5, 5 through 10, 10 through 5. Open the chakras. So, in other words, we go into fear about being powerful. What the heck? Well, we just explained that because we've been abused and used whenever we've moved into our power. But what I want you to understand is that happened to us in past lives because we had the belief that that happens pretty much from the beginning of time. You know, with the whole Adam and Eve thing. Oh, I get it. I was rising up to be my powerful self and said, I want to buy that apple, and look what happened to me for the rest of the time the world, you know. It's so time to let go of all that, guys. Let's be the Eve that took a bite of the apple and humbly and powerfully moved forward as an equal with the masculine energy to create the birth of herself that she wants. And the same way with guys, you know. There is the harmony and the balance of the masculine and feminine, which takes you into your power. Now, Emily, when I say you love money, I get a no. But from the first, you know, we don't love what we don't have. We don't love what we want because we don't have it yet. But that's not the way it works. You know you love money. If you had a lot of money, you'd love it, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Okay. So you've got to take yourself into the state of loving money. Whether that's getting 10 $1 bills and going, oh, I love to feel that. I love this money. I can see this money going into 1,000 and then 10,000 and then 100,000. Woo! I'm throwing $100,000 up and letting it rain all over me. See? But we go, oh, my God, I don't have it. How can I get it? And I don't, you know. Okay, go ahead. You had another question.
Well, I was just going to say, I've been doing the breathing, I am money. And I just want to clarify that that's the most powerful mantra for me to continue using, or is there a higher one?
No.
And I love what you just said because I feel like, you know, I get lit up when I think about holding the bills and, you know, the feeling, and that sounds great.
So combine the two. Go into that feeling first, and every time you breathe in and breathe out, I am money, right? I am money.
Yeah.
And combine the two, because we know the universe reacts to our feelings.
Yes.
Feelings and emotions.
I've been working on this one.
Keep going.
Sorry, go ahead.
Keep going. You've been working on.
For months and months. So there's progress, yes?
Yes, absolutely there's progress. And bring the three things into alignment that they gave you.
Yeah.
Okay.
That can happen today. Yes.
It's already in form. just by hearing it. But they want you to
Yeah.
be consciously choosing to do this, guys. All right?
Yeah.
Boy, what a good start to the show, Emily. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Amazing. Love you.
Love you too. Wow, that was, boy, I hope you all wrote that down. Paula in California, you're on.
Hi.
Hi, babe.
Okay. I guess the thing I want to ask about is I've just, there's a lot of change going on around me.
Everybody,
yeah.
Paula.
And I'm just reacting in this like massive fear and sadness, and I'm like I know about all this, being your beloved place and everything, and I go into nature, which is really helpful, but I just don't know why this is so intense.
Well,
and I'm like in like massive fear.
Yeah. Okay. You answered your own question. You go into reaction, and anytime you go into reaction, you are out of creation, baby, and you lose control of the direction of your mind. You don't go to your heart to find out the real truth. You're in a mind, sense, memory reaction. Let me tell all of you, everybody's big shit is coming up. The stuff that you've worked on for a long time, which you thought you were probably on top of, the remnants are coming up now to be reprogrammed so you don't ever have to bring it into any other life you come into. So now's the time you really have to do the work and have fun doing the work, which is kind of an oxymoron to your mind, because your mind says, oh, you should be in reaction here. This is bad. Fight or flight. You better run. They want, Can you give me something specific? They want something specific, Paula. Give me one thing that's going on that you're in reaction to.
Okay, my boss is leaving, who I really like a lot, and the whole thing is going to completely change. The whole, we have a very small group, and then the whole, we don't know what's coming.
Stop. Mm-hmm. Who's in charge of your creation?
Me.
So why the hell don't you know what's coming?
I don't know.
Yes, you do know if you're consciously sitting there creating it. You absolutely know. Look, Paula, you know you want harmony. You know you want to work in a place where you're honored and are able to do good work and are paid well. You know you want to have consistency and know that there is consistent opportunity there. Focus on those things. And then if it's not where you're at, something better becomes delivered to you.
Okay.
But you stop creating thinking that what's going on outside of you has anything to do with your reality. And it doesn't unless you allow it to.
Absolutely.
You see, you're in fear of the change. But you be the change. That's what they mean by be the change you want in the world.
I think there's an element of a lack of trust too, Well,
sure, I would not be trusting me if I weren't consciously creating stuff too. But that's the chicken or the egg. Are you going to stay in fear that you're not going to be able to create, or are you going to start creating so the universe can show you that you create?
I want the
second.
Do you
understand? What?
Yes,
okay.
I definitely, I mean, I think this is just it's like the test, it's like, here you go, what are you going to do?
And we're all getting it. We're all getting that test. Are you going to shut up and put up, or are you going to stay a victim?
No
what
more
are you going
victim.
to do if you love yourself? What choice do you want to make? Because the place you're in right now doesn't feel like self-love to me.
Not at all.
Well, get your power then back, baby.
Yep.
Okay?
I'm like going into nature, that's step one, because I love that and it nurtures me.
Okay, then that's what you want to take into the workplace. Your walk in nature. Oh, this is what I want around my work. This is what I am creating. No matter what goes down, universe, this is what I want. And then, guys, you got to ask them to come in and partner with you once you have clearly chosen how you want to direct the energy. Then ask the universe, okay, guys, I'm turning it over. I'm going to stay focused. I'm going to stay in my power. I'm going to stay consciously creating. Now, I've told you what I want. You come in and partner with me now. But you got to ask. If you don't ask, you don't receive. All right, babe.
Oh.
Boy, this is like a mini webinar. Thank you, Paula.
Thank you.
Woo! Oh, my God. All right, Miss Katie in New York, you're on.
Hi, Dee. Thanks for taking my call.
Uh-huh.
I love everything you've been telling people, and I have been writing it down.
Good. Now do it. Do
yes,
it, too.
I
Don't
am.
just write it down.
I am. So I want to move, and I'm trying to figure out if, I think on the surface it's a money issue, but I'm wondering, is that what's keeping me where I'm at, or something keeps coming up about?
Fear is keeping you where you're at. Because when I said it's money, I didn't know. So we have a little, those of you that are really aware here, we have a theme emerging in the show right now, which is fear of change. Why do we fear change?
Is the unknown?
Well, why do we fear the unknown?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yes, you do, because we all feel like we're at the whim of the world and chance happens and we don't have any control over, right? Again, are we going to be the change or are we going to react to the change?
Be the change.
Okay, so what do you want? You want to move?
Yes.
Okay.
I want to move.
You want the move to be easy.
Yes, I want to easy move.
You want the move to be in to a harmonious and powerful place, they're saying. Those are your words.
Yes.
Harmonious and powerful place. You want to move in a place where you are surrounded with love and like minds.
Yes.
Okay, and there's one other thing. What else do you want?
I want to either live with myself or with a man that I'm dating, or it could be or just a man.
Okay, well, if I said I want red, but I also want green, you wouldn't know what to give me, would you?
Either one.
So that's what you just did to the universe. So I want to either live by myself or this man I'm dating or any man. I don't think that's what you want, Katie, because I've got a lot of assholes in my life I can send you if you want them. You got to be more specific.
Okay, well, I want my own home. I want to live in my own place. I want to just.
Okay. Then let's stay focused on that. But you see, subconsciously, it's I don't know how I'm going to do it by myself. So I subconsciously think I have to have a man in the picture. If you create it for yourself while you're creating harmonious relationships that empower you and excite you and make you happy, the two might come together.
Okay.
They're not going to come together if you're going, I really don't know if I want a man, but I think I might have to have a man because I can't in my wildest dreams understand how I'm going to do this. So now it's all muddied and I really don't know what I want and why can't I move?
Okay.
You got it?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Oh my God, guys. Create it. Write it down the way you want it. Allow yourself to think that all those possibilities are possible. But we limit ourselves before we even ask. Don't. Ask for everything you want. Write it down. Make sure that's what you want. Feel love. Take the love into that creation and then turn it over. Okay?
Yeah, let me ask you quickly. So this thought keeps coming up about me moving. Like, I feel powerless as to the amount of money I can create or am creating, or the amount. Like, I feel powerless to create what I like. Say I want to have $10,000 a month. I just feel powerless. Like, I don't know how to do it. And I think that just keeps coming up as a block to me.
Okay, and that, you see, you put the block up before you ever commit to what you want.
What I want. Got it. I see what you're saying.
So you never
can just
even
go ahead and
commit.
imagine.
You just keep looking at the door, but you never walk at it, darling.
Okay.
So, guys, it's not our job to figure out how. Or if it's possible. It is your job. Like, look, I said to the universe, you got to bring me some opportunities here. I gotta and I wanna make more money, so I'm secure about this whole, mortgage going up. So the universe has started bringing me all kinds of things, but then, they brought me something and I went, oh my God, I've got to do that, and then I'll have to go right into this. And literally the channel said to me, okay, we brought it, Dee. Is it a yes or a no? You're going to take action? You're going to do what you need to do since you asked? Or are you going to sit there thinking you don't have enough energy to do it? Oh, I said, I'm the creator of my own energy. So I create the energy that I am and that I'm dealing with. I'm going to say yes. And it ended up being really easy. As soon as you don't fight, guys, create. Don't fight. Don't resist. Okay? All right. You got to move on, baby.
Thank you.
You did.
Thank you.
You bet. Oh, my God, this show. You should share this show with anybody, any of your friends that are looking for some insight here. Pam, whoops, you're on. Hi, sweetheart.
Hi, Dee. I am going to the patient station. Just a minute. I am switching you onto my headset so that you can hear me better.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, that I know that will help you out. Anyway, I'm coming to your creation station. Super excited about it. Yeah.
Oh my God, this one.
It was funny because I was like, as soon as I heard about it, I was like, oh my gosh, I really want to go. And then I was like, no, I can't do that. And that I've got too much travel going on. I can't fit it in. And then you announced that it was full, and I was like, oh shoot, I should have done it. And then you had an opening come up. And I got it.
Yep.
I was
good
like,
for
okay,
you.
This is my sign. I'm going.
And you
no
did it, right? Everything's
going
to work around it now. See, but it took that, oh, I should have done it. Now it's gone. What is that about us that we don't follow our first instincts? And then we lose it and we go, oh, man, I hate myself for not doing that. I should have done it. Should have followed Why don't we just follow that first hit, right? I mean,
yes.
We learn lessons for sure by doing that. I mean, I'm saying to myself right now, why was I not more involved in the decisions that my business manager and my husband made about refinancing all the time this house? Right?
Yeah.
So
I hear you.
Yeah. So again, you learned now, wow, when I feel those hits, I've got to stop and really work through what subconsciously is my monkey mind going to that's keeping me from moving on this incredible hit I just got. And sometimes those hits are pretty quiet, guys. But it's a quiet knowing.
I think it's a matter of discerning, just the thoughts from the ones that you really should take action on. And for me, it seems to be connected to the emotions. Like if I get really excited about it and it really hits me in the gut as an emotional thing, those are the things that I know, like, darn it, just do it.
Okay, and then what kept you from doing it the first time you heard, oh, I want to do this? You went to your mind. You left your heart.
For sure.
You went to your mind. Your mind says you don't have enough energy and time.
Yeah, that's true.
And whenever that happens to me, Pam, I go, you know what, guys, work it out. This is what I asked for. Had a huge hit to do it, so work it out for me. I'm going to back out of the picture and trust you to work it out. And I swear to God, the amazing ways that things work out, it's almost unreal to watch. So yippee for you. I guarantee you are not going to be disappointed. Oh, my gosh.
That I'm sure of.
This year, because I've shifted so much, and the information that they're giving me now is shifting so much. And I want to remind everybody that it is a frequency, but it's the IDF of 200-01 is being God. Mm-hmm. So if you're into numbers, if you're more into science, if you're more into your head, use that instead of saying, I am God. It's the same thing. They're teaching us that symbols and numbers and words are all the same components of different ways to use language.
Okay, I will give that a try. I am a science background. I'm a mechanical engineer, and
that's why they're bringing it up for you, Pam.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I will definitely give that a try.
The me symbol, when we claim the symbol, same thing. Same thing.
I don't think I understand that one well enough yet. Is there
there's a whole
that I should get?
Yep, there's a whole program in the store on the symbol and the formula, explaining what it is, how it was downloaded. It's pretty miraculous to look at that formula, and the symbol is an easy way of representing and claiming the formula. But it's really, the formula is being God, is the formula of creation. And you read it from the bottom to the top. And you'll, after listening to this work, you'll put a lot of stuff together when you do that. All right, Pam?
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, darling. Can't wait to see you.
Yeah, see you soon.
All right, Sandy in Denver, you're on.
Hey,
hello,
just a sec. Hey, just one.
I hear you.
Okay. Do you still hear me?
Good grief. Are you there, sweetheart? We got to go.
Got to go back. So sorry for the technical issues.
Oh, you're speaking to the choir. Yeah. What's up?
So, first of all, the focus, fun, and fruition stuff. Yeah. I have to tell you. In fact, I almost wrote you this week, but I never did. I realized this week I thought I loved myself.
Yeah.
I didn't.
We're a work in progress around it, Sandy.
It's so big and so huge, and my little girl too is right there with all of it. So thank you. I mean, what a gift. But
great.
In that
Thank
process,
you for that.
I think I experienced for the first time in a huge way, what you're talking about with the brain science changing, because this realization began opening up. I had been taking steps to care for myself and to even sometimes care for myself first before my family. But I realized when I started realizing that, it still wasn't the same as the self-love, this deep feeling of it. When that all started shifting, I got up one morning and got my son off to his summer school program and really felt led to just go back to bed for a while. And I guess I was integrating, I don't know, but when I got up, I felt like I had taken a Valium or something, but I hadn't.
Yeah.
And I think it was spiritual Valium. It was the best thing.
Yeah,
so
that's
is
what
that,
peace feels
what
like.
you're talking about?
Absolutely, Sandy, and then that's what peace, inner peace, that's what it feels like. Is you move into a state of bliss, and the challenge that we're all going through, when we can sit and meditate and go to Hawaii for me, and it's easy to move into that state of bliss. And what we are wanting, claiming, and directing is that we are the state of bliss. So how many people are consciously doing that with me now? I am the state of bliss consistently. So that no matter what goes on around us, oh my God, they're telling me to read you something. Oh, it's not up anymore. Oh, well, I'll have to bring it. I'm surprised they're telling me to read you this anyway. I'll have to bring it in next time. It's kind of got a bad word in it, which is why I was. But basically, it's a new word that says ineffable, which means no matter what happens in the world, no matter who does what or what goes down, nothing touches us because we're unflappable, and we stay in our own self-creation and self-love. And then people can't mess with you, and the world can't mess with you. And that's what our biggest fear is what if somebody comes in and messes with me? What if I get a letter from the bank saying my mortgage is going to triple in 3 months? Well, then I do something about it. Because on this plane, that's what's happening. I'm not going to allow my power of creation to move away from me, because then I'm a victim and people are screwing with me and I don't move on in my life. So we're being challenged with, can we stay in? And that doesn't mean faking happiness, guys. That means I'm choosing this to direct my brain to go there because I know that that's how the formula works. All right, darling, you're awfully noisy, so I'm going to let you go. But did you get your answer? Did you get your answer, Sandy?
Yeah, I'm curious to hear what the quote is. But may I ask if there's anything more from the channel that I need to do or say or anything right now on this path that we're on with the focus, fun, and fruition, or just keep staying the course with that piece of work?
What's coming up is a part of you that's resisting where the program's taking you, which is exactly how the program is designed, so that you can see where you're resisting. So just don't resist. Accept.
Okay.
That's their advice to you. Just accept the love. Accept the love.
All right.
Accept the love. from them, from the world, from yourself. Just accept the love.
Okay. Thank you, Dee.
You bet, baby.
All right. Bye.
Yeah, I hear this from everybody that I do the private sessions with now for the fun, focus, and fruition that comes with it. Is, oh my God, this program, I feel enlightened, blah, blah, blah. And that's what's going on, guys. The program is designed to let you see where you get to be more on top of you around self-love and love in general. All right, we're going to Miss Pam. Pam, are you there?
Yes, you already talked to me.
Oh, I did. I'm sorry. Well, I don't know what happened to the switchboard. Well, hi again. No, there's nothing else. It's just me being technically challenged. No, I know. Somebody dropped off in the switchboard. All right, Anne, I didn't talk to you yet, have I?
Hi, no.
Hi, sweetheart.
I've had a rough week with a tooth infected at the top, at the gum level, and emergency procedures, and I don't know now the pain is back, so I don't want to go back into fear of that infections coming back, so.
Okay, what do you want, Anne?
I say I am health. I want clear of all infection. Healthy gums.
No, you don't even want to go to the word infection, because what does that take your brain to?
Oh, yeah, to the infection.
Okay, you want to feel good.
Yeah.
You want a happy mouth. They're saying that's the highest thing. Now, that doesn't mean you don't follow up with your doctor, baby.
Absolutely.
But it does mean they also, and guys, when I'm in the channel like this, I don't remember, and I can't remember people to get back to. They want you to email me with which tooth it is, and I will get back to you from the body book.
Oh, wonderful.
Okay. I don't have it in here with me now. We wouldn't have time to do it now anyway.
Yeah.
But we're also going to the sheets and a core belief. And they're saying, watch, you'll see how the thing from the body book matches this. This page here, 1 through 5. I'm not supposed to be here, and I don't belong. So where are you not supposed to be? What's going on in your life that's good and empowering, and the tooth pulled you back?
In a new future. I've been building a new career, heading towards a new everything.
Yeah.
New people surrounding me.
And again, happy birthday. You going to let yourself have this birthday in?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I've been working.
Now,
I've been for many years, so I'm ready for the results.
Yep. And why do we think we're not supposed to be here and we don't belong? Because for eons, we have, back to the other core belief that they took us to earlier, that we get sick when we wake up, right? This goes right along with it. I'm not supposed to be here having everything I want. I'm supposed to be struggling.
Right. And my mom told me that as a kid. I was always told I was a surprise.
Well, I'd surprise yourself and show your mom how powerful you are. Work with your little girl, and that's who's holding you back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay? And just reparent her and say, okay, little Ann, you're coming with me. I understand you're afraid. I understand you have all these old beliefs that you came in with, but we're going to take our brain together and we're going to redirect it so that we know a lot more empowering things now. Work with your little girls and guys, people.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's where the secret is. If there's a secret, but it's no secret in this community. I'm not getting anything else in, but you make sure
Wonderful.
you email me if you want that information, okay?
So tell me again the opposite of I am here. I am here, and it's easy to create. Or what was the opposite of what I'm not of that? What you said?
I have a happy mouth.
Mhm.
I have a happy mouth, and I'm supposed to be here creating everything that I want because I'm the creation of me.
Wonderful.
Okay, you got it.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh, my
Thank
God,
you.
this show. It's like you all are living together holding hands. But then, as I read to you at the first of the show, we affect each other. And, you know, when you're in a community, communities come together. I do not believe it's 9:55. Oh, my gosh. Okay, well, what a show. Let me tell you, if you didn't get on, your question was answered, guys. Go back and listen to the show and go, I know my answer is here, and I'm going to hear it. If I wasn't able to take your call, because in the process of the creation that we've talked about during this whole show, it's there. Your answer is there. All right, let's say it together. I love me. Woo! I love me. Woohoo! And I love me even more. I know that's what it's all about.
Thanks for joining Dee on Conscious Creation. Visit her website at imdwallace.com for awesome downloads, archived shows, enlightening webinars, and amazing free offerings. And remember, you can hear Dee every week on BBS Radio, iTunes, the Empowerment Channel at the Connect Me Radio Network. You can also hear Dee on Get Inspired Media Network, Transformation Talk Radio, UBN Universal Broadcasting Network, plus News for the Soul Broadcasting. Be sure to join us next week for Conscious Creation with Dee Wallace. And remember, loving yourself is the key to creation.